Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Let's play another run. It's been a few days since I played a lot of Rogue Legacy. Finished the game. Now I gotta play some Slay the Spire, get a new backlog developed. I want to play as the Watcher. I like the Watcher because I like retaining cards and then killing the slime boss in one shot when you actually have like a lot of power built up. So let's play as the Watcher. I'm not rolling for this one. You know what? Let's roll anyways. Let's just say it's a 4. There you go. Choose a colorless card, obtain a random common relic, transform 2 cards, or a boss relic. I think we're gonna go for a common relic. 7 max HP is, I mean, it's the starting Niao option when you have no other starting Niao option, and then it's also gets the relic out of the item pool, I guess, but I'm not particularly fond of getting this as my start, but that's okay. That's okay, Dad. As for elites, I actually feel like we could probably do the Burning Elite early. I think Burning Elite's actually not that bad playing as the Watcher because of the fact that the Watcher's a pretty good character, especially early. You can output a lot of damage. God, we have so many strikes coming up. I'm just thinking, like, we're gonna be weak, so it's gonna be a 8 damage strike, I think, because it'll do 12 damage, and then we're gonna be weak. No, it'll do 9, so it'll be 9 damage strikes. So it's 2 strikes to kill each of you in the eruption. It doesn't even get us close. I mean, I think I just gotta have to block. I think I gotta have to block. And then I hope the spike slime doesn't attack so we can just kill you this turn. All right, that worked. That worked pretty well. Now, I can't kill you, so we're gonna take a little bit more damage. This is just, you know, the price you pay for getting that that relatively bad draw early. I mean, it wasn't insanely bad draw, but we got all of our attacks not on turn 1, so we couldn't really do anything. Da, da, da. Mud says, oh no, Abe, you have to restart the run. You misclicked the Watcher instead of the Defect. I haven't played the Defect recently, admittedly, but I just wanted to play as the Watcher. I think the Watcher is like, yes, good boss. I think the Watcher is just the most fun character because of the fact that you've got this cool eruption nonsense that you can do. It's fun. 11, 22. I'm not gonna kill you next turn. I could stall and wait for Windmill Strike to ice ya. Or we could do 23 damage now, and then, you know, I kind of like this. 3 strikes will kill ya, and if we don't draw 3 strikes, we were gonna draw 2 defense. Crescendo, Flurry, and Prostrate. Flurry's good, but I think 1 Crescendo, just so that when we get lethal, we can just pop it, is okay. Don't worry, Mud, this run dies early, says Verdacula. How does he know that? What the heck? Does, let's wipe you. Did Verdacula come from the future to tell me that this run is gonna fail early? Rude. You don't believe in me? So Crescendo Windmill Strike is a kill, but why don't we Vigilance first just in case? So you die, and then you die. Beautiful. This run is already up on YouTube. Oh, crap. Nobody told me that. I like Sanctity for the draw, but Empty Fist to do more damage in exit stance is also wonderful. Sanctity for the draw is really good though, to help you go infinite or just to draw a block or something. Another attack. But I'm gonna go for the Empty Fist. Exiting Wrath is important no matter how you can make it happen. I'm gonna lose the Speed Potion to go for Duality, which I like, unless I get any sort of... Right, we should have played this in a different order in that case. Unless you get any sort of artifact, in which case you can play Panacea to keep a lot of bonus duality, but it's a little tough to do. 9, 14, not enough to kill you, so we're just gonna block. Windmill Strike will eventually wipe you after a few turns. We're gonna be weak. 22 plus 12. I mean, you're dead already, so. Fear no evil, conclude Sash Whip. Fear no evil is just insanely good. Also, Lagavulin is insanely good. All we do is we just stall until we draw Windmill Strike, and then we just wait until this thing gets a kill on its own. Dun, 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 dun. Can't believe that question marks aren't events that just cripple your run for the rest of the run. Sometimes they do. I don't want to play Windmill Strike. I don't want a Crescendo Strike. I think I'm just gonna play nothing. Eventually I can kill this guy with the Windmill Strike, even if I have to use the duplication potion on it. And actually, this is a pretty interesting Crescendo Fear no Evil with the defense to do additional damage. So like Crescendo. Saving this for Gremlin Knob is probably more important than playing it right now. Even though I can do 60, 72, 84... I can do 100 damage to you, which is not quite enough for a kill, but then I still want to play the defense too. I have 5 energy. 2 energy will be spent on these. You know what, I think we save Windmill Strike. I think I just strike, Fear no Evil. Take 4 damage and then stall on the Windmill Strike. And we do it again. 38, 18. I think we just... Again, I know I could pop a potion. The trick is not playing the potion. It's only 56 damage, so I think we just put up as much block as we can. We take another 6. We took 10 damage on an elite fight. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. As soon as we draw Eruption again, you're dead. And if we don't draw Eruption, now we have a bit of a problem and we might want to consider using the potion. Really, we just didn't draw it. It's in the draw pile, man. By the way, you're dead anyways. I don't know why I'm thinking about using a potion. We don't need to. Akabiko, very nice to have. Do we just take another Retain Windmill Strike? Or maybe we take a Wallop for defense when we're attacking? I really like Wallop. Entering Eruption, hitting an enemy hard, getting a bunch of block, and then switching back. It's so good. And, I really like the synergy here. Strike Dummy Trust. The problem with Windmill Strike is that it's not good on turn 1. You know, if you want to get a kill immediately on a fight, which we've done in the past on like the Act 4 elites, using potions and having good draw enough to get a kill, that's really nice. Windmill Strike is very good if the fight's lasting a long time, like a boss fight, but Wallop is still just a very good card. I think I'm gonna take it. I think I'm also gonna upgrade, and the Eruption being cheaper is quite nice. It's okay to take a bit of damage, why? Ogrim is correct. You do get a little bit of health in between acts, and you can also heal if you need to. But hopefully we don't need to. So, I mean, this just seems like you wanna... That's 28 damage? Alright, well, I'll kill you then. You're dead next turn. This has been an easy fight for us. Mental Fortress. Whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. Apparently, I'm an idiot for never taking this. It's like best card in the whole game. Singing Bowl. Very useful. And you know what? I think I'm gonna go for the Burning Elite. Duplication Potion's gonna help out a lot against these guys. They have a little bit of extra health. Who cares? I mean, already I have enough block, so if I Crescendo Wallop, it's 34 damage. 34 plus 12. And honestly, I think I hit you and try to kill you next turn. In before Abe regrets this. Oh, I very well could. This is pretty good though. 44 damage. It's not quite a kill with even with the duplication potion. And it's actually less damage than just playing 2 strikes, so we won't play Windmill Strike. 44. Clunk, clunk. I mean, I could play Windmill Strike doubled to kill you, but you're gonna live anyway. So I think we just man, how different would this turn be if we had a Fear No Evil? We could probably wipe all of them. Well, the 2 that are attacking anyways. I think we just want to Erupt, Strike, Empty. Can almost kill him, but we'll take out this sentry. So we're gonna take 10. It's a burning elite. Taking damage is expected, and we're doing this kind of specifically to He's not attacking! I'm dumb. We're doing this kind of specifically to get, you know, the key piece early, so I'm not that upset about it. Anyways, you're dead. 23 damage. If we Erupt, you should be dead on this turn, but that's not gonna happen. So we'll take another 4. And assuming that we fight the Gremlin Knob next, in theory, we've got a very good chance at killing him just because of the fact that I'm holding on to this duplication potion as long as I can, basically. Ginger. Regen potion helps a lot. I don't think we need to battle him. Cut Through Fate's pretty good to scry and dump stuff from your deck. I think that that's pretty good to take. Voidwalker, have a good night. I've been enjoying Cut Through Fate, because like, how I think about this card now is not that it takes up 1 card in your deck that you have to draw and then you play for 1 energy to draw something else. What I think about this is a combo enabler. If you have Eruption in your hand, you can maybe draw into something that gives you Calmness, and then you can try to combo out of it. That choice, I think, is why Cut Through Fate is actually a pretty good card here. Well, I mean, this is a pretty easy start, at least. I would like to kill the Looter. Looter! We're gonna take no damage on this turn as well. If I draw the Defend, we'll take none. But we got good combo cards in the draw pile if we draw one of them. And we did, which allows us to kill this piece of garbage. That's the whole point of having a card like Cut Through Fate in the deck. I'm figuring it out, I think. So if we do like 14 plus 9. I can't kill you. Am I okay taking? We're gonna take none. We're gonna take none. Probably should have popped the regen potion on this fight, but I forgot about it. So sue. We'll pop it next fight. Luckily, we didn't get one here. Prey, Flying Sleeves, Diva Form. Do you want to go Mantra build? Do you want to just retain another attack, or do you want the possibility of somehow getting infinite energy on all of your turns with Diva Form, possibly also drawing like Snecko Eye? I think you gotta take Diva Form just in case it becomes good, and if you don't play it, you don't play it. Even now, I'm like, okay, what about an early Diva Form? You know, I kind of like it. You don't have a problem with energy. Yeah, but the idea of Diva Form is that it's like really cool. So you're currently doing 8 damage. I have to play something on this turn. I think we do need to erupt. You're gonna do 16, but I'll have 4 block, and then we'll probably just play our whole hand, and then next turn we'll kill you. That's my ideal strategy here, is just smack you as hard as possible and then not die. So this is a block for 2. I think I just hit you. Take 12. 18. I mean, we have 5 energy. 18, 30. I mean, you're dead. We took 12. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Protect, Wreath of Flame, Crescendo. To hold on to a good block, I think I'll take Protect and then Warpaint it. Did work. Crescendo's free. I like it. I think we need some sort of a defensive card, so I'm okay having it. Windmill Strike's already a kill. You have to go because you make me weak and frail. You can kill over a couple of turns. Eight extra damage. So this means this is doing double damage. I think we crescendo Windmill Strike, Fear No Evil, because we can get both kills. Important kills. You gotta go. This does 8, now it does 16. Wreath is so... bro. Wreath of Flames? I think it's not a very good card. I don't like it. Dude, you're just gonna give this guy block again on the next turn unless I kill you. I can kill you. It's gonna cost me all of my energy and then we have to do 22 damage next turn. Honestly, I think I can probably do that. It's that or do 10 damage and then have 11 extra block next turn. Oh, baby. I can put up 25 block. I can put up 26 block. Nine, 7, 6. Is that enough to kill you? 9, 7, 16 plus. Oh yeah, you're dead. I mean, we could also just do it like this. Remember, you can't be weakened. Frailty is still annoying, but I did forget about that. You're not wrong. Flurry, Prostrate, Empty Fist. Flurry is a good combo enabler with Empty Fist, Crescendo, Fear No Evil, Vigilance, Eruption, and it does stack up Duality block. So I actually think that one of these in the deck is okay. Deck's getting a little thick, but once we get rid of the strikes and defends, which will probably never happen, then we'll have a good deck in theory. Goodbye, Eruption. Dun 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 dun. 12. Well, we're gonna take 2 damage because I'm gonna play the strikes to gain block. Oh, you know what? We took no damage and I didn't even need to play the strikes. I completely forgot about that. Go figure. I mean, I think you just crescendo. You got a lot of energy. Smack him. He's dead. Sash, Mental, Empty Mind. Do we need another Mental Fortress? It's good block. I actually think it could be okay to take a second one of these. 12 block every time you change stances, could be 24 block if you change stances twice. People keep telling me that's a good way of running things, so why don't we give it a shot? And then for upgrades, I think I'm just gonna try to kill this guy basically as quickly as possible, so I'm gonna upgrade like Windmill Strike so that the retained damage bonus is higher, and then we're gonna try to ice him over like 2 turns. Perfect turn 1. In fact, it's such a good turn 1 that I think I just miracled a strike, but I'm gonna save it in case we get Wallop Windmill on the same turn. I mean, I think that this guy is dead, like, straight up. I need to draw another attack. I didn't get one. But you know what? We can Vigilance and the next turn have more energy with Crescendo. So hit him for 12. He'll go down to 78. Next turn, the Windmill Strike's gonna do 30 damage plus anything else that we draw. This might be worth the duplication potion, honestly, but I think we will Miracle, Strike, Vigilance. Don't play the Flurry. That's right, we will get Flurry back too on the next turn. Yeah. Da 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 da. This is kind of what I was hoping for. So, you want a Crescendo. We have 5 energy, we can play everything. Smack, smack, smack. 2 enemies with 10 HP. Literally any attack will kill one of them. Hopefully they're not both attacking. Wish I had a lesson learned in the deck, and you're dead. Explosive Potion, Wish, Vault, Scrawl. I do have Ogrim in chat, I can ask for his opinion, but I think Vault is the way to go. Scrawl is good, but it needs an upgrade. Vault you can always play just to reset your hand and reset your turn. You know, for 3 energy, Vault is like, I don't like what I have, but I drew like a couple of retain cards. Let's stall for a turn, draw an even bigger hand with more options in it. And then upgraded for 2 energy, it's really cheap to play. Wish for gold, you know you want to. Dude, I've had good wish runs. Admittedly, the strength on Wish is also really nice for boss fights. But I kind of like the Vault, you know, to be able to draw more retain cards that can help enable your synergies, and you know, if you upgrade it, you can Mental Fortress Vault, get a free energy out of your turn. Let's Diva Form charge up, get you to the Protects, you can discard stuff and then hopefully draw more. Yeah, I like Vault. You want to know why? Makes for a good 1-turn KO card if you draw it early. And then it's Snecko, dude. What did I say? We got Diva Form, Vault, expensive cards, Mental Fortress, combo enablers. You want Snecko. We're going Snecko. And with Diva Form, we got no problem playing all of our entire hand after a couple of turns. This is a good start to a run. I love it. Now, I kind of like this path. 2 elites, but there's a shop right here that we can maybe have 450 bucks for, buy a relic. Lots of combat on the way up though. Maybe I'd prefer the left path. The same number of question marks, but an early shop, maybe something like this. And then still 1 more guaranteed elite, but lots of question marks on the way up. 2nd floor, I like question marks. 3rd floor, I also like question marks. But 1st floor, you don't want question marks. 1st floor, you want combat. But I really like this path, I think. Upgrade. Fight an elite. Yeah, we'll do this. Now, birds suck, and I don't have anti-bird technology in the deck yet, so this might be a little awkward. Could be an explosion potion worthy fight. We will enter Calm to save energy, and I will wallop you guys who are getting a little bit stronger. So 1, 2, 3 energy, yeah. I mean, there's not really anything else we can do unless we want to use one of our good potions, but I don't want to use one of our good potions, so. Da, 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 da. Wish I had bronze scales, of course. Crescendo being free is nice, but we didn't draw Flurry. Flurry is actually a bad card now because it's almost never gonna cost 0, but if we get enough energy from Diva Form, it is still pretty playable. Mental, crescendo. If we cut through fate of fear no evil, it's worth playing. I think we're just gonna pop the potion here, because then one shot will kill you, and then I only have a lot of damage incoming. Okay, well, you know, we're gonna have to deal with it at some point. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I might also just double down on protect, to be honest with you. Play both potions, because we got a lot of damage incoming on this turn. Doing 24 plus 14, 38 damage, 2 protects, and I mean, even if I double up on the protect, we're still taking damage too. Goodness gracious. Well, we're gonna play this because it's free. Cut through fate. If it draws like a cheap vault, problem is cut through fate costs 3. It's too expensive, man. But you know what? I could crescendo into extra energy if we do draw a combo enabler. Okay, so let's cut through fate. Dump these. We drew a strike. Oh, crap. I mean, I think we just got pretty bad luck on this. Maybe we should have just doubled up on the protect and took like a guaranteed 4 damage. Oh, hey, look, all my cards. Dude, this hand is too expensive. Much better. Christ, dude, I really should have popped the duplication potion on the protect earlier, because I still can't kill him. I don't have the energy for it. My cards are all trash. Wait a minute, what happened? I can put up a lot of block. 15. You're only doing 6 damage, and you're doing 15 damage. So there's only 21 damage incoming. Empty fist, protect, defend. It's actually okay here. I think I need to just play that to get it out of my freaking hand. The Snecko taketh, says Ogrim. We might have to rest before we even... Well, we're gonna have to fight an elite, and then we're probably gonna have to rest afterwards. Unless we can buy, like, well, question marks could heal us, but there's also a relic that gets you to full health from the shop. That would be a good one to have. Mental Fortress is free. Thank God. And then 4, 3... Take no damage. All right, we have 8 Mental Fortress, not 4. Where did regen go? Oh, I popped it on the last floor. That was a while ago. I'm not gonna play Flurry of Blows for 2, but I will do that, and then draw, and then see how expensive this is. It's pretty expensive, but we can still smack ya, and then smack ya. Sash Whip, Halt, Wave of the Hand. Wave of the Hand is just like a critically important card. Remove all strikes, obtain 5 bites. Lose 23 max HP. Ogrim, what do you think? We wouldn't have to worry about healing right now. But what I worry about is that the bites are not going to be worth it with Snecko. Like, I gotta get rid of the strikes and defends in exchange for expensive cards, not take more cheap cards. It's good healing, You can't stall much. That is true. I'm very reliant on good draw. Stalling is a little difficult. I think I'm just gonna say no. If I could upgrade them, I would probably do it. If I had the egg, I would probably do it because it might be worth it. But without the egg, to take just 1 extra damage strikes, I gotta purge them, not add more. Another mental fortress. I don't think I need 3 of them. You know? I'm looking at this like, okay, what if we take Orrery and we just add expensive cards? We refactor the deck now. Anything that costs 2 or 3, we just pop it in the deck. You're right, it is max HP if we don't take the cards too. So 164 plus 171. We can buy both Potion Belt and Orrery. Let's see, 21 plus 14, 35. We can't buy both and a card removal, but we can just, if we add enough good cards to the deck, maybe the cheap cards that we have in the deck aren't going to be as problematic anymore. And then we can add Potion Belt so we can stack up potions for the heart fight. I like a Protect. I do like a Battle Hymn because once we play Diva form, we can play these for free, but might not be worth it. Cut Through Fate might not be worth it. Spirit Shield is definitely worth it. We're gonna take that. And we take nothing here. So we just bought like 8 max HP. Well, no, because I like the Protect. Because unless it costs 3, it's gonna be equal or cheaper. So I like that. I also think that Spirit Shield is great. Fear No Evil is tempting. But I'd still rather purge cards out of the deck. We have Fear No Evil, Empty Fist, and Vigilance to purge current state. I don't think we need this. Don't take Retain cards. Retain cards are fine. Even if the Protect costs 3, eventually it's playable thanks to the Diva form, so we can take expensive cards. They might not be playable immediately, but they still have a 75% chance of being equal or cheaper. Ligmaze, do you have a good night? Thanks for being here. Bowling Bash could be good. Halt, probably not. I mean, Halt could be pretty good because it does get affected twice by duality, and even if this costs energy, Eruption Halt is a ton of block. I mean, it's 20 block for 0, but I took a card that was 12 block for 2, you know? Halt is still good. I think I'm gonna take Halt, and I don't think we're gonna take any of these. Insights are not very good. So I think we're gonna skip. Okay, then, still have 231 gold. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about potions. I actually think I'm gonna purge a strike. Yeah. That's okay. And I could buy a potion, but like, I think we're, we got the money. Let's buy a Liquid Memories. We got a theoretically tough fight coming up soon anyways. So, Eruption, Flurry of Blows, Vigilance, too damn expensive. I will say, Diva form, too damn expensive, still worth playing. We'll just purge these to get them out of the deck. So it was not a very good turn 1, but we paid Diva form at price, which is not great, but you know, we'll take it. Cheap Protects, I love. Mental Fortress is playable. Strike, Empty Fist. And then right now we'll just play the defense, keep the protects. We're taking no damage for the next couple of turns. Dude, I actually love this turn. I think this is like a wave of the hand turn. Wave of the hand. Well, we're not gonna, we can, dude, yeah, wave of the hand. Wave of the hand mental. Crescendo, halt, fear no evil. We're constantly changing states, and now I guess we can, you know, play some weakness on you in the future if we get it, but we're taking no damage. We did some damage. It cost us the crescendo, but that's fine. We got a free halt. That's good. And we have 6 energy in this turn. So we will cut. See how expensive this is. Oh, you're dead. You're absolutely dead. That was a pretty good fight. Follow up empty body flying sleeves. Dude, these are not the relics I'm looking for. We gotta fight an elite. I'm not gonna go to the shop with 85 gold. Oh no! I mean, dude, Necronomicon would be so good in this deck. It's Nilri's Codex, which is still okay, but not obviously not what I was hoping for. Now we're in a bit of a rough situation, but we can rest to get our health back. I'm not super worried. Now, Crescendo. Wallop would give us 34 block and smack you real good. 34 plus 9 is not enough to kill you, so you're gonna live. But I can wallop twice. So it'll be 34 plus 17, which is 51 damage. And we would gain 51 block. How cool is that? It's a bit of a weird turn, actually, but yeah, like, this is a good turn. Wave of the hand. Crescendo. Duplicate. This is 51 damage. It was actually 52 damage. And then, we're not taking anything. End turn. Yes, we'll take Omniscience. This is the other reason why Nilri's Codex is not bad. We can add expensive cards, especially good ones. Cards are a little expensive. However, we can still get a kill. Exit stance and then only take 6 damage, which is not bad. We could take none if we pop a potion, but I do feel like saving it for a better turn. 6 damage, you know, I don't think it matters too much right now. You know what? We can put up a vigilance block, I'm realizing. Smack. 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 Miracle. Vigilance. Yeah, that's good. We don't want any of these. Worship, yeah. Master Reality says Ogrim. That'd be a good card. Omniscience would draw... It's too expensive, but we could technically draw Eruption, but I don't think we want to do that. I think we just want to, like, mental... Mental what? Mental defend? We got 2 mentals. You know, we can mental defend, but we're still taking 4 damage. Omniscience could draw halt for block. It could draw, I mean, honestly, it could draw a vault, but I don't have the energy for Diva Form. You know what? Empty Fist gives us block. Mental Empty Fist for 4 block, and then we can play a defend. Or we could just play a protect, I guess. Like if the turn is bad, we can just play vault next turn, play the protect on this turn, take no damage. I mean, I don't like the turn, but what else are we gonna do? Empty Fist? No. Play the protect. I don't think we want any of this. Third Eye for the Scry is pretty good, but this guy's dead as long as we just don't screw it up. And we are not going to screw it up because we erupt. Halt is 20 block, taking no damage. Cut through fate, discard the wounds, strike. We drew a third wound. And if we play a vault, we still have the protect in hand. Like, why would we not play the vault here? Why would we play the vault? Well, right now we're taking no damage. But the turn's gonna reset whether we vault or not, right? So I guess if we vault now, we can avoid him gaining strength for one turn. I'll take a Spirit Shield. I was kind of hoping we would keep our buffs, but that's not how that works. Omniscience. Omniscience, probably Wallop, is a kill. Kunai. Actually pretty good for scaling. We just need to attack more. Tantrum. I do need more offense in the deck. We're a little bit defensively minded. With the Mental Fortresses, the Vault, the Wave of the Hand, the Protects, the Halt, the Spirit Shield, and whatnot. It is a pretty good card, and it does enable your Wrath Calm stance changing a little bit more frequently. Reach Heaven is good. Reach Heaven's alright, but the Through Violence could cost a lot of energy. You have to roll twice on Snecko Eye to get a good play out of this. Because if the Reach Heaven is 2 or 3, you're not going to play it, and if the Through Violence is 2 or 3, you're not going to play it. You're going to have to wait until after you play Diva Form. So I don't think Reach Heaven is not that good. An expensive card, even if it retains, is fine if there's only one of it, because you only have to roll that dice once, and eventually it is still playable regardless. But this is 2 cards that we have to draw through. I still kind of like the Tantrum. Ogrim's in chat. I'm kind of waiting for him to say if I should take Tantrum or not. Because it is a Wrath enabler, and we only have Eruption and Crescendo. And with Mental Fortresses and Halt, we're kind of building around Wrath. I actually think I'm just going to take it, because it is probably a card that we're going to want to have. So I think I'm just going to grab it. He says it's all right. All right. Then I don't feel too bad about it. You, on the other hand, you're annoying, but we're going to be able to put up enough block even if we play Tantrum. It also does 33 damage, which is pretty good. But it's going to be a Wave of the Hand Tantrum Spirit Shield, which will make enemies weak, do damage, give us 22 block, make you weak. So instead of 28 damage, you're going to do 21? And then we gotta kill you next turn, but your friend is probably gonna heal you. So I kinda like this as a turn. Why did it only give me 16 block? Why did I think the block would be doubled from the card? Oh, you know why? Because we're playing cards, dummy. It gives you that much block only if you're playing the card. Yeah, it ripped my brain, but it still worked. Diva Form for 0. Oh my god, thank you. 2018. I actually do like playing these cards. Sure, it's not going to kill him on this turn, but it keeps the heals going because the Mystic has to focus on the heals. So I think we play a Mental. I think we will smack. Smack. Your next attack is now cheap. Deal 5 damage whenever you attack, gain 2 block. I don't think we need this on this fight. I think just having a Swivel's fine. Swivel is an energy refund when you play it. They're pretty good. That's a pretty good turn, because now you're dead. You know what? I like keeping Tantrum in the draw pile, especially with like a Fear No Evil coming up. So why don't we draw the strike, and then just in case we'll enter Calm. Devotion, Perseverance, Inner Peace. Inner Peace, draw is good in Snecko. I mean, this is just a good turn. Do we need another Diva form? No, but I want to see how expensive it's going to be. It's 1. Ogrim is right, by the way. There is a problem with Swivel, which is that when you have the buff, you don't know what the original cost of the card is, but I think it's still worth it. Lesson learned is an instant take, and now I'm way more confident doing some resting because we've got a way of upgrading cards now. Darkstone. This is a good key opportunity, I feel. The next non-boss chest will be empty. I think that means it's very good that we got the key here. So, let's just say that that's a good thing. So it's actually a very good Blessing of the Forge, because then we wave Mental, Fear No Evil, apply more weakness, apply more weakness. Brilliance Weave Alpha. Nah. Dude, the turns. They can be so good sometimes. Diva form. I don't even think you play Vault on this turn because the turn is just so good. Crescendo. Okay, that's a little dangerous, admittedly, but I still think you play Crescendo. You could play Vault, but I think you would just want to play the Crescendo because you're going to Crescendo, smack with Wall Up, smack with Strike, play Halt. Next turn, you're going to have a lot of good stuff to play. 2 protects, a lot of extra energy. Next turn, he's going to do 21 damage times. He's going to do 42 damage, and we have a couple of good blocks anyways. I think we Crescendo and don't play Vault. But we start here. Then 18 block, smack him. We could smack him again for 30, but Windmill Strike's just gonna get stronger. I think we actually just play the Halt. He's still weak for a few turns. Don't Vault. Maybe wait for that to shuffle around, or even maybe just wait for it to get playable with Liquid Memories. Krunk, krunk, krunk. Flurry is free. Strike is free. It's coming up. Column is coming up next turn, plus a Mental Fortress and Tantrum and Eruption. Next turn, we got a lot of good stuff next turn. We're only not going to draw 1 card. I can cut through Fate to see what we're not going to draw, but I think I'd actually just like to block. I'm gonna take 4 damage. I hate this boss. We're gonna have to rest again anyways. I don't want to play a potion, and I don't want to play the miracle. I kind of want to save it for next turn when we've got all this fancy combo stuff happening. How much energy are we gonna have? 3. So we're gonna have 6 energy by default next turn. Dude, take the 4 damage. Meditate is really nice. I wish I had that in my hand. Okay, Mental. We didn't draw Meditate. I think we can... We're gonna play a lot of cards this turn. Spirit Shield, Vigilance. Flurry. Miracle. Eruption. Flurry. We actually already have enough block. So I could hit you with the Windmill Strike. End turn. Meditate's coming up next. Wheel Kick is so good. Meditate's coming up next, and then we can probably stall to draw Lesson Learned, which is right there. Beautiful. Fear No Evil being upgraded. Regal Pillow. So nice to give yourself, yes, just a little bit of extra HP on the rest, which we're gonna have to do. What are you gonna do, Snecko me? It's a little risky, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Why are you doing 36 damage though? Like, that's a little much. I can put up 28 block easily enough. And actually we can play... I can easily put up enough block. Start with Spirit Shield though. Then you can play Diva Form. Then you can play the expensive Protect if you want, or the cheap one and then also draw something. I think we're gonna play the expensive one. Add another Spirit Shield, why not? Now this could be a vault opportunity. Dude, a free Flurry. Empty Fist. Flurry. Tantrum. Flurry. Strike. Vault. We're looking for a Lesson Learned. Didn't quite get it, but what we do have is Stall Opportunity. You are killable with Lesson Learned now. We're guaranteed to draw it. Beautiful fight. Took no damage. Getting an upgrade for free. Wave of the Hand is a nice upgrade, let's be honest. Draw 2 cards, exit your stance, empty mind. This is a good one. We need draw in Snecko decks. The fact that this exit your stance is also frequently a benefit if we're exiting Wrath or Calm, so I think empty mind is a take. I know the deck's getting thick, but we're adding in good cards because of the fact that we have Snecko and we kind of need to add cards. Omniscience is just an instant take. I would have also liked Hand of Greed, but I think we gotta go for the Omniscience. Indignation for the vulnerability, I think we can probably pass on that for right now. A little expensive, but the idea is that you can Omniscience into like Diva Form if you don't draw it early, and then you can play it twice, but you can Omniscience Mental Fortress, Wave of the Hand, whatever you want. We're taking no damage though, so we're gonna play this, we're gonna play this. Omniscience could double up on like Mental Fortress, but I actually think I'm just gonna work on smacking you down. In fact, I can just kill you. I know it means that we're gonna be frail, but oh well, it happens. Wave of the Hand is too dang expensive. So I think we'll just vault immediately. There's no way I'm killing you. I don't think we need a Master Reality. This fight's not gonna go on for that long. It did purge 1 turn of vulnerability too doing that. I mean, this is actually a very good turn. Mental Fortress. Vigilance. Yeah, give me a tantrum. Flurry. We at least punch through the armor slightly. Empty mind. And then do it again. And then just keep the cheat protect, play the defend. Nah. Ogrim says, the target of Omniscience's attack is always a single target, so even if it's fatal, the second blow just does nothing. Really, it always targets the same target with two things, so if you lesson learned can't hit target A and target B, it always hits the same target? Okay. That's interesting, I didn't know that, really. I knew that there was always some weirdness happening with targeting, but I thought that it would set the target first, then play the cards, and then if the target died, the card wouldn't get played. It was kind of like a magic thing, where since the target's no longer valid, the spell removes itself from the stack because it's not a legal spell anymore. But I don't know. We want to probably smack the crap out of you. So I think we'll do it like this. We gain dexterity, we play some cards. You know what, have a halt. Master Reality, Meditate, Windmill Strike. We want Meditate so that we can enter Calm and then also maybe draw back into Lesson Learns, but we're not gonna have a Lesson Learned on this turn. I know what I'm playing here. Wallop. Give me a empty mind. Meditate. Bring back a wallop. Da 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 da. Ogrim says if you use Echo Form and the first instance is fatal for the purposes of playing, the Echo did not happen. That I knew. Which that also was not how the game originally was when Echo Form was introduced. They changed it so that Echo Form can be used if the first card was a fatal. I remember that specifically. So hold on, Lesson Learned is 10. We can easily have it do 20 damage per hit. Mental Fortress getting an upgrade is real nice. I'm gonna take the max HP. We do need to rest, I think, before this boss. This is a tough boss anyways, so I'm not sad about that. We're gonna Omniscience Diva Form immediately. And because I was gonna say I'm not gonna play an attack so we can get Wallop, but actually we could gain Dex if I use the energy. We're gonna have 5 energy next turn anyways. So I think I'm gonna gain the dexterity. Just makes all of our attacks better. I'll take another vault, that's an easy one. Dual wield ritual dagger rules are very weird, says Metal Philosopher. That's another one that I think is kind of strange. Yeah, because you duplicate the card and you get a kill with one card. Does it upgrade the cards that are currently in your hand? I actually don't even know, because it's such a weird freaking formulae. Dun dun dun. Anyways, we got a lot of blocks on this turn. It is very tempting though to crescendo Wallop, bring it back and Wallop again. We'll probably pop maybe Energy Potion on this turn. It does not, says Ogrim. But doesn't it upgrade the card again? Because it's the copy of the same card? I think that Ritual Dagger does upgrade itself if you get multiple copies thanks to Dual Wield. But maybe it doesn't affect the card that's in your hand, it only affects the card in the back end or something. I don't know. There are very strange rules with it that I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm thinking about this turn, man. Because I have the energy for the crescendo, but what's the freaking point? You can Vigilance Crescendo to get 9 block. If we Energy Potion, Crescendo Wallop Halt is 20 block on its own, but we won't be able to Vigilance. We have a Fear No Evil though, we could play it back. 18 block, Fear No Evil, 1 energy remaining, Protect. we'll have 18 plus 14 block. Actually, 18 plus 15 block. It's a lot of block. It's like 35 block, 33 block maybe? We'll take 2. It's not like we have runic, what is the name of it? Runic dodecahedron. Or we could just play both protects, which is also probably what I'm gonna do. 17 and 13, that's 30 block. We'll take 4 damage. 5 damage. I hate playing both of my protects, but I think it is okay. And then if we can, I actually would like to get Foresight out on this combat. Foresight is a card I want in the deck so that we can actually draw our enablers as quickly as possible. You're still attacking again, kind of rude, but we have a lot of ability to attack and also an empty mind that we can play. So I think we do want to crescendo this. 18 plus 20. 18 plus 12 and 12. 18, 12, and 12 is a kill. But we won't have the energy to play Empty Mind. So I think we're gonna have to let one of these guys. No, we can get a kill using Windmill Strike. Don't play the strike. Play Empty Mind. Draw some cards. All right, so let's do it. Let's do it like this. We can actually Empty Mind first, because him being at 4 HP, we can still kill him regardless. And you know what? It actually did matter ever so slightly. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Play the Foresight. We can kill him next turn. Don't Lesson Learned him. We can probably stall. Rushdown's good enough. Hold on, Metal Philosopher says, the rule is, if you play dual wield, you have to select Ritual Dagger. None of the daggers upgrade. If you don't select anything, then the leftmost dagger will upgrade. Ah, so if you have only Ritual Dagger in your hand, and if you have like a Ritual Dagger and a Strike, and you select Ritual Dagger, it won't upgrade. If you don't select it because it's automatic, the leftmost dagger will upgrade. But I guess my question is, does it upgrade permanently if you kill with all Ritual Daggers? That's something that I'm a little confused about. Well, there's a lot of things that I'm confused about. That's just one of them. So we're actually gonna play a lot of things here. Dude, our freaking next turn is gonna be bonkers. I don't know, might as well. We're gonna vault. You know, you sold me. So what we want to do is Vigilance Eruption, because we draw. Then we Empty Fist Tantrum, because we draw. And then we still have energy to play Fear No Evil, Ragnarok, Vault, take another turn. Dude, Empty Mind is like always gonna be playable now that we have freaking infinity energy. We wanna dump these cards now. We didn't quite get what I was looking for, but we've got Empty Minds and a lot of draw on the draw pile. So Wallop, Flurry, gain that kunai, cheap Protect in hand, Lesson Learned. We're gonna feed on this guy. It's gonna happen. We don't need Simmering Fury. Anything with draw is important now because we have infinity energy. That turn 1 Omniscience was so good. What are you doing? You're not even attacking. So I do want to draw these just to retain them. Empty Mind is fine. We have 15 energy. You being weak is okay. get the decks and then draw? And then draw? He's weak forever. I hate that that's the lesson learned. Do we have a meditate? No, I haven't added one yet. So let's smack and draw and smack. And we did get back to Windmill Strike, which is pretty good. Ragnarok. I think actually Retain Tranquility is better because it's 10 block when we played as well. Didn't draw any of our eruption enablers, but we're only taking 43 damage, which is nothing. That's easy to get around, and we've got the wallops anyways. Let's see if we can draw a Wrath card. We got one, baby. Also, we can't become weak, so these are still 18 damage. 18 is 36, so we gotta hit you once. Do it like this, I guess. Dun 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 dun. I actually think I'm gonna Vigilance. What's the point? So you can draw? That's actually a pretty good point. Let's Vigilance. Tantrum. Did draw a Ragnarok, which is what I wanted. Then we can kill you, exit stance. I have 90 block, and all I want now is lesson learned. We're gonna stall like mad for it. Why do it like this rather than, I mean, we could pop a potion for it, but there's no reason to pop a potion for it. Because we can just draw. And hopefully get it soon. So give me a draw. Still just gonna stall. Who's Nilri again? That's a very good point. Who the hell is Nilri? Who the heck is Noloth? I think don't you meet Noloth in this game? He's just like a dude. There you go. That's a good upgrade for Empty Mind. Lesson learned, Conjure Blade, Deus Ex Machina. So Conjure Blade is tempting because with high energy value, we can put a lot of power into the Conjure Blade and then get this card to pop. But Deus Ex Machina is also good to get our energy started. You draw it, it adds a couple of miracles to your hand. You can place some extra energy while you're waiting for Diva Form to power up. Lesson learned is also good because it's upgrading our thick deck, which we want to be upgraded. We want, well, not Omniscience, but we want Empty Mind to be better, Spirit Shield to give more block. We don't want Vault to be upgraded, but Mental Fortress is good, Protect, Flurry, Wallop, extra damage, extra abilities and all this. So lesson learned is good. I'm waiting for Ogrim to tell me what to take or to help me figure this out. But I think Conjure Blade is a little slow because we want to play it when we have a lot of energy, but that's too long into a fight, and we have a lot of other combo pieces to play after we play Diva Form anyways. You know, Wallops for damage, Tantrums. We do kind of need a kill card, but I like Lesson Learned. 2 of them in the deck I think is fine because we can just play it and then exhaust it. I've had good Conjure Blade runs before, though. It has worked wonderfully. And I think I've done it actually on a Snecko I run before. I think what happened was this came from Nilri's on a Snecko, and then I managed to put a bunch of energy into this, and it worked out nicely. Oh, you know what it was? Maybe it was like... No, I remember. It was Apotheosis. I had Deus Ex Machina and Conjure Blade with Apotheosis, so I would upgrade the miracles, get like 10 energy, dump it into Conjure Blade, and then I had a big attack. That's what it was. But yeah, I think actually energy is really good. Lesson learned will upgrade our deck. We're probably gonna get like maybe 5 or 6 more upgrades out of it, if I had to guess. I really like Deus Ex Machina. Conjure Blade, a little slow. Lesson learned. We already got one. I'm gonna take the Deus. And now we might not even need it if we go Holy Water. But Pandora's Box is tempting, as is Black Star, but we're not gonna be fighting too many more elites. Extra miracles to sustain yourself until you draw Diva form is great. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unupgraded strikes and defense. We took Deus for energy, we have Diva form, we have Snecko. I think you gotta go Pandora's and look. All of our current cards are garbage. Garbage! Great, good, actually pretty good. Not fantastic, good. Not that good, good. So we did get a mix of attacking and blocking, but really I'm looking at Rushdown and Omniscience as being, well, really Rushdown, Omniscience, and Signature Move as being really good here, because Omniscience can hit Diva form, Rushdown is draw, Signature Move is a very high-powered attack. Now that we have no strikes, it's very easy to play. Expensive means it's cheap. The Scry is good, and these are all good upgrade targets too, well, except for Omniscience and Rushdown. But yeah, that wasn't bad. 3 energy is a little rough, but we still have an energy potion and we still have the ability to take potions, so we'll hope for it. We have to rest for the key piece. I would like to fight elites. We do not need to go to an early shop. A late shop is acceptable, so I kinda like this path. Actually, I really like this path, just because it's question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, elite rest, elite rest, elite. This path is 2 question marks, 3 question marks. I like the question marks. I'm gonna go this path. Yeah. We'll save our gold for the next floor. And our chest on this floor is gonna be empty anyways. But give me those question marks. If we find, a Normalcy play, what we can do is we can bail, fight 2 elites, and then hit up 2 shops. It'll be rough, but 2 normalities with the ability to rest a whole bunch with Regal Pillow. I like what we got. So Signature Move is playable, that's funny. I mean, if I crescendo it, it is 76 damage, but that's not enough. I could potion it back and kill you in 1 turn, but I think we're gonna take no damage. Ridiculous says 999 gold or bust. You're almost not wrong. Why not both? Yeah. So I'm just thinking about this turn, because it is a little sketchy. I can put up 16 block, like Diva Form Miracle, Halt, Protect, Signature Move for 38, and then slow play this guy. He's not adding burns to my deck. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Conjure Blade, Sash Whip, Evaluate. If we come across the option to fight 2 of these, I might not do it though. We'll see. So we can 18 plus, what's 18 plus 24, 42? We can put up enough block off of the eruption. Which, thinking about it, we actually do want to do so we can get to lesson learned anyways. This will do 22 damage, so I don't want to play it. If we draw Omniscience and it's playable, I can kill you with Lesson Learned. We didn't draw Omniscience and it's not playable. All right, well that's an interesting one. You jerk. I think I'm just gonna do that. I mean, you're dead to whatever I draw. I'm just trying to get an upgrade off of this guy. Both Omnisciences. Omnisciences are good cards. Verdecula asks, have y'all ever used that skip the boss event? I don't know if it's good or bad. I think it's generally bad. This is a good take. I think I do need another attack. I know the deck is getting mighty thick. I know I'm scared. Yeah, skip directly to the boss is a pretty bad event. This is a weird one. Omniscience, Diva Form. Mental Fortress, Tantrum. And then you might as well... If you Omniscience Wallop, you could do 36 damage and gain a whole lot of block. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. We have a Wreath of Flame. You know, that's actually pretty good for Wallop. Alpha, Tranquility, Brilliance. Tranquility is great with the mental fortresses that we have. So we did get a couple of miracles. Block. 18, 18. It's easy. Fasting, you know, I haven't seen the card yet. That's a very good one with Diva Form. Fasting, I want in the deck so we can Omniscience it, hopefully. That's a good one. We did draw a lesson learned. How do I kill you with this? It's actually, like, relatively straightforward. Don't need a speed potion. Pressure points, cut through fate, prostrate. Not interested. Keep moving up. You knew I was gonna. And actually, we got a really good turn. Muted. I'm not muted. Just scared. But no, this is actually a pretty good turn. We're all weak for 4 turns right now. We're gonna take like 5 damage, which is nothing. I don't even think you play the Protect. I think you just end turn. We're gonna take 3. Did get Omniscience. And we can vault. So Omniscience, Omniscience. Oh, Omniscience, Omniscience, Diva Form. I actually think you Mental Fortress, because then you vault and the next turn you can start smacking. Omniscience, Omniscience. We're gonna Diva Form and then Mental. That's a ton of block. Who's our bosses? Donu Deka. I wish I could see what the next boss was gonna be, but I know it's supposed to be a surprise. Then we vault. Add a Spirit Shield. That was a burn? I didn't see it. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. And then... Crescendo takes us to 4 energy. We can wall up Empty Body. 18 plus 8, 30, sorry, 26 block. We'll take none. It's a slow turn, I guess, but we're gonna have an extra 16 block when we crescendo anyways. Yeah, don't forget about that. $48. I mean, I could kill you and stay in this state. Empty Fist, Empty Mind, Cut Through Fate coming up. Yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna kill you. Judgment, Sanctity, Pressure Points. Actually like the idea of draw, because we do have, what, 7 energy? Yeah, 7 energy. So, alright, Spirit Shield. Spirit Shield. Draw. I mean, I don't really want to draw through the draw pile, so I think we'll just, Empty Fist Tantrum coming up. We're guaranteed to draw both. That may have not been the best idea. Don't add another Diva form. You don't need it. It only costs 1. It's not that bad. Too expensive. I think you Tantrum. That's free. 78 block. Dude, that's a lot of block. Ragnarok. I don't care about Ragnarok. I want Lesson Learned. And if we don't draw it, well, guess what? First of all, wallop for a bunch of block, then Empty Mind. Got a bunch of block back. Empty Body. Actually, let's Insight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, no, we should. What's a cheap card in our hand right now? Halt. Wreath of Flame, actually, just to make sure our next Lesson Learned is a little bit better. Still didn't get it, so you know what? Give me a Prey. Keep blocking. Lesson Learned, it's 1 of 3 turns away. Alrighty then. Sands of Time is our oh crap, I need to actually play something to stop death, so I'm not worried. Play this. Play this. Actually, those are good cards in the draw pile. I drew a burn! Maybe I discarded the card that I meant to draw. I don't know. Something happened. Doesn't matter. End turn. We're drawing lesson learned one way or another. There it is. Dude, Tori and the upgrade there are both fantastic. I don't think we need another Protect. Comboing out of stances seems to be doing a pretty good job of keeping us blocked up. I'm not gonna pay for 1 turn of weakness. But it's so good. All right, now we bail. Let's get this out of the way. And you know what? I'm actually looking at it like we should just ignore the elites and go straight for the shops. We don't need to fight the elites. We don't need to fight them. Who needs to fight elites right now? Not me, that's who. So we need this. We're gonna play this. We're going to Omniscience, Diva form, and you can 21 block. You guys are doing 29 damage. I can like defend, halt to get there. So why don't we do a Mental Fortress? Because I actually really like that amount of block that we get out of that. It's actually a pretty good draw for next turn. And we have extra energy coming, so we'll take no damage. Actually, still a pretty good turn. All we gotta do is vault, and then we'll have another turn. So I think what you do is you probably just like smack them. And then vaults? You get 42 block out of that because of the 12 mental fortress happening. And, it's in our draw pile. A lot of garbage. Let's not, let's add an empty body. Changing stances giving us 12 block per change is really good. Now, Rush Down, I actually don't think I'm gonna play because it's really dangerous if you don't know what you're gonna draw. However, I do like this. You have 10 strength, you have 5 strength. You're probably gonna buff again soon, so let's go for you first. And then just make sure we're in calm. Wheel kick is, I mean, there's no limit to the number of these we could add to the deck and still be happy, so. It is draw 2, but we have a ton of energy, so we'll start with that. Oh no, I'm dumb. I immediately forgot. That's fine. That's why we got rests coming up. We'll rest once before the boss anyways. Yeah, that was very silly of me. Don't draw. The only thing that can mess this up, actually, is drawing. So don't draw. There you go, easy. You just smack. Ooh, 14 damage is a little much. This'll work. Cut Through Fate follow-up, just lucky. I actually kind of like Cut Through Fate for the Scry 3 right now. I know the deck's getting thick, but anything with Scry and Draw thins the deck, actually. 26 plus 15. We'll go for an upgrade, and I think Spirit Shield is just really good. Also, this is gonna be empty. It's okay, I can afford my own relics. It's a pretty bad turn. I mean, just a really bad turn. Just didn't get a lot of good draw. But no, it's just a really bad turn. It's not really a point in playing that again. Yeah, I mean, that was horrible draw. We're not taking too much though. Normality is gonna screw Omniscience, so we probably shouldn't play it unless we play it as a vault. It would be Omniscience, it would just be Omniscience Vault. We could Eruption Wallop Empty Fist, and that's probably a good enough turn. I mean, it's 20, I mean, we can kill one of you an end turn with enough block that we're not taking damage. So on, this is this would be 28 and 18. So it's actually like Eruption you, Wallop you, Empty Fist you. Okay. Eruption. 28. Diva form. I don't see why not. Alright, so there's still one in the draw pile, but we do have a Diva form. We've got a vault, so we've got to cut through fate. If you're gonna play cut through fate, play it either early or after you've blocked. I think we'll play it early. You know, miracles are totally fine to have. I think we'll Diva form, and with only one enemy attacking, this is a good vault turn. Stack up the energy from Diva form. With 4 energy, I mean, it's a pretty good vigilance turn. So I think we will wave. Empty mind. That's fine. We can vigilance. And we could crescendo. 1, 2, 3. We have 4 energy in hand. We'll have 4 energy. That's a kill. 40 plus 24. It is a kill on the Darkling. Still trying to see how I can get like a lesson learned out of this. I think we should try. A heavy, heavy, heavy block turn coming up next. I mean, why not just kill you on this turn then? You know, if you're buffing, let's stop you from buffing. We have, you know what? We have too many retain cards. Not much we can do about that though. Maybe we should have. Anyways, this is totally fine. Play this. The turn after this one is gonna be real nice. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're only gonna draw 3 cards, so we're not gonna shuffle. So I'm actually gonna play like a protect, just so that I can draw an additional card. That's a weird one. Okay, we have Omniscience. There's an Omniscience there. So we can Omniscience and play a lot of cards. We have a Crescendo in hand. Crescendo Omniscience into a lesson learned is 40 damage on a single target. This is 50 damage on one. So I actually think Crescendo... Actually, Crescendo Omniscience... Sands of Time would do 40 damage twice to a single target, if Ogrim is correct about this. Lesson Learned would do 40 damage to one target. So if I hit you with Windmill Strike, Crescendo will kill you and will gain an upgrade. It's weird, but I think it'll work. Crescendo, smack him. Omniscience. No, we have to get a kill on something, and make sure you don't have. Okay, so we can still do it. I just have to use Flurry of Blows. I'm relying on Ogrim telling me the truth regarding the doubled up functionality of Omniscient Sands of Time. He says that if the doubled Sands of Time can only target one enemy. So if it targets the left Darkling, it opens up the right one to be hit by the doubled Lesson Learned for a kill. If that's how it works. I think it might set the target initially, but, you know, this is a good opportunity to test it. Let's see what happens. Sands of Time got a kill. Okay. Well, I wish I had an upgrade. Hey, Ogrim, where's my upgrade, man? Dun, 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 dun. Because what I think might happen is that it sets the target for the card, which is random, and it won't attack if that target no longer exists. Anyways, feel lied to? Oh crap, you know what? There's only, we took a path that didn't have a lot of rests. So we have to rest here, and we have to fight in between these shops, but we're still going to the shops. We gotta play Diva Form, and then I think we just honestly play, like, this. It's inconsistent, says Ogrim. Okay, so the way I originally thought it is the right way, I think. I think. Master Reality, Talk to the Hand, Conjure Blade. I think we can maybe try a Master. This is the beginning of the fight, and he's got 300 HP. We have 2 Omnisciences, which is not what I want, but we can still Omniscience a Defend card. We don't need to play the other Diva. Oh, we've already played Diva Form, so there's nothing really to Omniscience anyways. So it'd be like, Omniscience Wallop would be 18 block. Omniscience Protect would be 32. Yeah, that's why I took the red key early, because I knew this was going to be a little bit tough. Eruption Wallop is 24 block. Eruption Omniscience Wallop is 36 block, which is not enough. This turn's, we're not going to have a problem. Problem is, what do you play? I think you just Omniscience a block. We can still play Mental Fortress. In fact, if we play it, yeah, okay. I think you just play a block. So we'll just play the, there's it. Good Protect. I'm frail. I forgot. Well, you know what? I think we'll just take 6 damage. Thunk. Even if you lose, you'll still have the gold, says Verdacula. Exactly, my friend. Now, you're only doing 10 damage here. I really like the idea of playing Crescendo, but we really don't have to. I think you just play this, this. I don't really want Prey. I don't really want to... You know, I do want Prey, because I want Vigilance next turn. Ragnarok's a good one to have. I'm thickening up the deck so we don't draw the Normality if we can avoid it, which is coming up next turn, but we've got a vault we can use to get past it. So I think we absolutely will Crescendo right now. And if we Ragnarok with that Wreath of Flame, that'll be something. So I think we'll, or Tantrum actually. Empty Body, Empty Mind coming up. Yeah, we don't need to exit stance. So I think we end turn. And I say that we don't need to exit stance because I actually do think that we can get around this turn pretty easily. We got a lot of good stuff. I mean, Ragnarok is 100 damage. Cut Through Fate will allow us to discard Normality, and then if we draw Normality again, we can just vault. We could play Tantrum as well. We're gonna start here. We're gonna play Vault. If we're gonna play Vault, let's dump the Normality and then draw. Empty Body. Yeah. So we're just gonna do this. I mean, if I Tantrum Cut Through Fate, It's 24 plus 18 damage. We can discard Normality or Tantrum. Yeah, actually, I kind of like that. Then you play this. You can still guaranteed bypass Normality. We're gonna dump it. We're gonna dump Empty Body. We're gonna draw Tantrum and see what cost it is. It's 3, a little expensive. I can't kill you, so we're gonna Vault. Take another turn. Meditate's real good. If we can stall, we're gonna stall. If we don't need to stall, we don't need to stall. We don't need to stall. Sands of Time is a pretty good upgrade. Ragnarok's a pretty good combo with Wreath of Flame, but I don't think we need it. Hey, Twigbreaker! Long time no see! Also, thank you very much for the resub. Good to see you here. Hope you're enjoying some Spire. Then we're gonna take the max HP, go to the shop. Please, purge. Normality. Whetstone, Meat on the Bone, Medical Kit. I think Medical Kit's pretty okay. Gets rid of the burns and the wounds. I think that Dex is pretty good. I think Trip could be pretty good as well, but it's a little cheap. Meat on the Bone could give us a little bit of healing here and possibly on the next floor. I think that's worth it. I think Whetstone's worth it. You've said long time no see, 3 streams in a row, says Twigbreaker. Hey, 16 hours is a long time for me. I mean, you know. Medical Kit's not that important though, is it? We don't have Unceasing Top. We're not gonna go infinite. It gets rid of the burns, but we draw so much that it's not that important. I think I'd rather save the 164 gold and try something on the next floor. I think we do want Meat on the Bone. I think we want a Whetstone. We could also take Crush Joints for vulnerability. You know, it actually does help out on Wallop, doesn't it? Lesson learned and Cut Through Fate got upgraded. Not the ones we wanted, but that's fine. I'm gonna take a Block Potion. And then I'm going to take nothing. We got another shop coming up immediately anyways. We got another shop on the next floor, so if we don't need to spend money, let's not spend money. Omniscience is good. 26, 52 damage. Boonk, boonk. Okay. I mean, I think I know exactly what I want to do here. And I think what I want to do is lesson learned. Because we can. We omniscience. One omniscience will hit Sands of Time, which will do 52 damage. It'll wipe 1 unit each. And then the second omniscience, if it hits Lesson Learned, will do... Oh, it's 13. I thought it was 12. 13, which is 26 times 2, 52 damage. It'll wipe another one. So all we need to do is Tantrum, Omniscience, and then we're good. Actually, no, you have more than 52 HP, so we gotta hit you with this. Omniscience. Give me a Sand. Lesson. Beautiful. Cultist Potion, gain 1 ritual. It's actually really nice, but once we get all of our cards played, we don't really need the strength. I think I'd rather just have the block to get through this boss fight. The upcoming fights anyways. think that's dumb. I think that's very dumb. It's a rare potion. Let's take it and use it on the heart fight, if we can make it that far. Dude, Shuriken's pretty good. I don't think we really need it, though. Max HP, we could get to 103. We don't shuffle that often. Is there anything that we want to remove? I didn't, yes. Very much so. So do that, first of all. Then... thinking ahead, if it's cheap, is actually pretty good, but if we save our money, next floor we can do something. I don't think we need Shuriken. I actually don't. We change stances enough, and we have high value attacks that I think we're okay without it. Once we get Diva form, we just play a lot of cards. I think I buy nothing. I do. I think I buy actually nothing. Maybe rush down so that we can rush down twice, because we do have one, right? Yeah, we got one. Probably don't need more than one. I think I have nothing. I do. I think Shuriken is good, but I don't play a lot of attacks, and when I do, I already have the benefit of Wrath buffing the damage. And if we get vulnerability from Crush Joints, then we definitely don't need it. And if we get, you know, Wreath of Flame for something that's really powerful, we don't need it. I think it's too slow. And I'm not always playing 3 attacks. I want to play blocks too. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take nothing. Save our money. We have to rest. We'll have 600 gold for the next floor, which is pretty good. We're at 90 out of 93 HP, and we're fighting Donu Deka. We got an early Diva form, which is very good. We also got a Tantrum, a little scary, but I think we'll just play the Wallop because it's 20 block on this turn with the Diva form. We'll just start scaling energy. I think that's like as good as you're gonna get turn 1. I do like Fear No Evil because of the fact that we have the stance changing in the deck. We only took 1 damage. So this is actually an absurdly good turn. Omniscience hits Omniscience. We can double up on Mental Fortress and Rushdown, and then we'll have 2 energy remaining. Well, we have a Mental Fortress. We could crescendo, we can't crescendo Empty Fist, we don't have the energy for it. We can cut through Fate and draw. We could also bring back nothing worth bringing back, okay. No, there is something worth bringing back. Tantrum. If we bring it back, then we can Tantrum Empty Fist and gain just a crap ton of block. And we'll draw a whole bunch too. We Mental Fortress Wave of the Hand, then we won't do that. Omniscience, we could double up on. I think we need, no, we can't play Rushdown. I think we want to do Mental Fortress. Then maybe a Spirit Shield or Protect just for raw block. Maybe a doubled up Third Eye, it's 14 block. I'm gonna draw, see what we get. That's actually like the perfect card. That's the perfect cost. Okay, so now, yeah, Omniscience. Now what we can do is Crescendo, Fear No Evil. No, actually, Fear No Evil, Crescendo, Empty Fist. We'll change stances 3 times, gain a whole bunch of block out of that. I would love to also Wave of the Hand on this turn if we can do it. I don't know if we have the energy for it. We might if we play Liquid Memories though. But if we don't have to play potions, I'd rather not play potions in this fight so we can save them for the next fight in case it's like Time Eater. Okay, Omniscience, go down to... You know what, we're gonna draw a lot with Omniscience, so we can crescendo into things that are playable. Yeah. Okay, so Omniscience. You double up on Mental Fortress and Rushdown. Crescendo Fear No Evil is 24 block already. And then it's another, we'll have 36 block when we Empty Fist, we'll take no damage. And then we'll draw stuff, hopefully stuff that's playable. Wave of the Hand and Mental Fortress might be discarded, but I think it's just what it's gotta be. Okay. I guess we could Fear No Evil, Empty Fist. But we just don't have the energy to play everything, so we're Omnisciencing Omniscience. We're gonna double down on Mental. I think we will get Rushdown. The extra draw is real good. So then we want to Fear No Evil, Crescendo. We'll draw 4 cards. And anything that's 0 could be a good combo piece. And if it's not, I was gonna say maybe we could like Vigilance Empty Fist, but we don't have the energy for it, so I think we'll just Mental Vigilance then. And that's a good card just to have in hand. So we did get a lot of enablers out there at least. And what can I say? I love this turn. Eruption and Fear No Evil again, that's pretty good. Tantrums in the discard pile, that's right. The Sands of Times are gonna get cheaper over time, don't worry about those. We don't even need to play Spirit Shield. I mean, I think this is just a very clear Eruption. Like, Sands of Time. Sands of Time. Fear No Evil. We actually did gain decks off of that too. You're not attacking! Why am I so dumb? That's the second time I've done that. Not on this fight, but I'm not gonna get hit for freaking 60. No, screw me. Liquid Memories, well, screw you rather. Bring back the freaking Fear No Evil. Hit the right unit with it. So that's why you save the potions. It's the second time I freaking did that, man. We got nothing in the draw pile, so we don't know what we're gonna draw. I think we still vault, and I'm okay playing everything here, I think. Smack. Smack. Vault. Indignation, Rushdown, Sands of Time. I don't think we need these. Actually, you know, Indignation, Enter Wrath, and draw many cards is pretty good. Yeah, it's like... We're gonna draw a lot. Like, a lot, so I like this. You might as well play something, like a Third Eye. Yeah? Anything that we draw is probably gonna be playable. I don't even think you need a Third Eye. I think it's just Indignation. Even if we don't draw anything, the 2 protects means we take, like, essentially 0 damage and we're gonna attack at the same time. So, like, oh, right, you do double damage. Dude, my math is just so wrong today. But we're still gonna feed on you. We want Fear No Evil in hand, so we're not gonna play it. Yeah, I mean, I am just, that's such a good turn. Just not exactly doing things correctly right now, but that's fine. It only costs us 1 potion, we can buy 1. 8 energy. Very good turn. We're gonna do this. This. Smack ya. Smack ya. Smack ya. We have 110 block. Anything that enters Wrath is good to just have in the deck, so I'm gonna keep adding those. Maybe we'll end with we should just play it. That's pretty good. Let's also... We're gonna draw. So go ahead and draw. A 1-cost Flurry I think is good enough. Empty Fist. We actually did make him weak, which is nice. We don't need any of these because he's gonna be dead long before those cards actually matter. We're 10 energy now. I mean, the energy gain is just getting a little crazy. And we got a lot of good stuff to play, so I guess we'll just, like, start there. Probably just draw a Sansa Time, which is very cheap. I like the Wallop, I like a Vigilance, I like a Empty Mind, get 2 energy back. You know what? Halt again, there's 142 block. You're dead, dude. It took a little while to get there, but it's okay. Now, I don't know who I want to fight, honestly. It's the Time Lord. We know that our turn 1, whatever it ends up being, is kind of going to suck. Because our turn 1 is basically going to be, can I double up on the Diva form and then stall? It's actually not a bad turn though, because we're gonna play a few cards, but Wave of the Hand, Wallop is good weakness, and then I'm actually gonna Third Eye again. So we want Diva form. It's actually kind of unfortunate that it's early. I'd rather double it with Omniscience, but this is fine. End turn. I think we're okay. 4 turns of weakness, sorry if I can actually speak, does buy us a lot of time. So, we need to play this, this, and this. And then honestly, I think we just stall. That's a very good one. If we add powers and then play them, we outscale this guy. Hopefully. I do like a Wreath of Flame Wallop. We've got good defense in hand. This is a bit of an expensive turn, unfortunately. We might not play Establishment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play everything. Five damage. So we can gain 14 block and then play a Protect. And then, can we play 3 more cards? Absolutely. Didn't really think about this much as I maybe should have, but I think this is still okay. Didn't play Rushdown. Hold on to nothing. You're gonna take 11. Omniscience. We have a fresh hand. There's actually nothing good to Omniscience in our draw pile. We kind of already played our powers except for Rushdown. So I think we don't play anything here. I think instead, we'll just start smacking. Reach Heaven, Foreign Influence, Ragnarok. I don't think we want these. Ragnarok's pretty good, especially with Wreath of Flame. Hey, disposable! Thank you for the $1. Play some game I've never heard of after this. You better not lie that there was no message again. What do you mean? I'm honest Abe Clancy. 407 cards ago. Maybe I should have played that Rushdown. Talk to the hand would be really nice here. Choose a card to add to your draw pile. We already have retain attacks. We don't need to reach heaven. I think we just add nothing. I want to add powers when possible. We don't need to play Prey. Skill, apply 1 vulnerability. Halt is gonna give us maybe like 30 block, and we're gonna change stances too. So I think you just tantrum. We don't have rush down, so we can't draw, but we can draw like empty mind or vigilance if we want. So I think we tantrum. We're gonna halt. Now we have enough block as long as we exit stance. Let's draw, and we do want to draw empty mind. $48. And I don't think we want to. I do want tantrum in the draw pile, but I got a crescendo in hand we can use. We only have 5 cards to play. Only have 3 cards in the future. I need that rush down. We gotta figure out what turn we're gonna really pop off on this guy on. Can I play 3 attacks? I cannot. We only have 7 energy too. Are we gonna play 3 cards? I actually don't think we do. I think with 2 protects in hand, I'm okay just stalling, waiting for a better turn. I don't think we need energy at this point. I don't think we need a Fear No Evil either. We're only drawing 4 cards, but if we draw, you know, there's a few different cards that we can draw that gives us some particular benefits. This is actually a really bad turn though. What the heck? Freaking frail? All right, well, we're gonna do this. Kind of wish I had more cards to play on this turn, but you know what? There's some block. We're gonna take like 27 damage. A little rude. You're not doing anything. This is a slow fight. I'm not in love with this. That's okay. So you're doing 60 damage. If I crescendo, you're gonna be doing 120 damage. I don't think we're gonna be doing that. I think what we're gonna do is gain as much block as we can through the wallops and the protect. So it's gonna be this, smack you, block, block, block. And we're still taking damage. Yo, I'm actually kind of scared about this. We've got a vault coming up though. It'll buy us an extra turn. We're gonna take 16 damage on that turn. Oh good, we got meat on the bone healing. And again, omnisciences are just pretty much unplayable, but I think what we're gonna do is rush down vault, we'll get another turn. They trigger at the same time there. So we're gonna skip. We don't need energy anymore. We got another turn. And now we've got to figure out if we're gonna kill him on this turn, because we could. Omniscience. How many cards is that? I know that 3 omnisciences deep is 12 cards. 2 omnisciences is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 cards. So if we crescendo omniscience, 7 cards. Crescendo is the 8th card. If we crush joints, we can apply vulnerability. We can... Hey, Just Out. Thank you for the sub, by the way, the resub. Watch her, I barely know her. I get it. Thank you, and welcome. We played Rushdown. I think, okay, I mean, here's my thinking, okay? Crescendo, we could also just wallop and try to get to 8 cards and then kill you on the next turn, which is also really good of an idea. But signature move is a good play here. I'm trying to think if there's a way to double up on like Windmill Strike, then signature move. While vulnerable, this thing will do 180 damage on its own, but in order for signature move to be played, via Omniscience, we have to get rid of Sands of Time and Cut Through Fate. It has to be the only attack in our hand. So, Cut Through Fate will draw a card. Crescendo will draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then, we have to play Sands of Time as well. So Cut Through Fate, Sands of Time, Crescendo. This plays 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, correct. With 5 cards, we'll have 2 cards that we can play to try to kill you. There is a lesson learned in the draw pile too, and I am eyeballing this lesson learned, like, can we get it out there? But what I'm thinking is we could also just try to get to 12 cards, and if we play Omniscience, we could just double up on the wall-ups, but the Windmill Strike signature move is a better play. I mean, it's 50. No, okay, well, let's just run the math. 50, 60. So it's gonna be 100 and 120. So it's 220 damage on those 2 cards. I can kill you on this turn. I can. I think we should just kill him. Hey, Codester. Thank you for the donation as well. Love the content. Thank you. I love you too, buddy. And I hope you're enjoying it. You know what? I have to actually do this just because it's annoying to me. Alt-tab. There you go. This will also increase the damage of one of the attacks. You think we can... we have a Vigilance in hand. Run the math. Crescendo. Cut Through Fate. Oh, God. Hey, Quark, thank you for the gift subs. Time for a hype train. Hype all you want. We can discard it, but I'm like, okay, if we hold on to signature move, we end with a Vigilance, 32. We're not taking that much damage at all. You're gonna be vulnerable for the next turn, and we're gonna draw, and we can end at 12 cards. Okay, so draw signature move. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 7. I'm trying to play the game here. But Codester, thank you for the gift subs. You're a little distracting, but thank you very much for the support. I'm gonna try to win this run for you guys. Had to hear the bird again. Caca! You can just say you want a caca, I'll give you a caca. 7, 8, 9. We get 3 cards with Omniscience. 1, 2, 3. We don't need to play signature move. We can save Sands of Time as well. So we can play Cut Through Fate, Omniscience. We would probably double up on Crush Joints for the vulnerability, and then the Windmill Strike for the raw damage. Because it's still 100. It's going to be 150 damage. 7, 8, 9. We'll get 3 more cards. We can play like this, Vigilance, take no damage. Yeah, okay. I still like this play. We drew signature move, which means that we can't kill him, unfortunately, but play Omniscience, then you can play a Crush Through Joints. I'm focusing here, okay? We do want to play Windmill Strike for the raw damage. He's only vulnerable for 1 turn, actually. Codester, thank you for another gift sub, too. Caw-caw! Then, we can play 3 more cards. I can kill you. So, I'm going to Cut Through Fate. I'm going to... $20 block and enter Calm? That's enough block on its own, so we should play this and then play your, like, Wreath of Flame. No, because Windmill Strike gets you down to 2 HP. No, so we should play, not Wreath of Flame. We should play, like, this and... Honestly, dump a Miracle out of my deck. I don't want it. Okay, so you're not vulnerable. Oh, okay, well, I mean, we could just, you know, kill you. Oh, although we're not in Wrath, so how are we gonna kill you then? Okay, hold on. We're gonna kill him on this turn, and we're gonna try to get the lesson learned. The only question is, how do I go about this? Because this will do 9 damage, this will do 52 and then kill you. 9, 18, 27, plus 26. 53 damage, so that's not enough to kill you. We'll probably be able to draw another attack though. So we're just gonna play cards to get them get them out of our hand. Wait a minute, 26. I think I'm dumb. I think we just do it like this. Yeah, this is way easier. That's a useless upgrade, but at least it's ours. Do I have Flurry in the discard? Even if I had Flurry in the discard, I don't know if the Flurry happens before or after Meltdown, whatever that card is, so I probably wouldn't trust it. Do we need an upgrade? Mental, Diva Vaults are not good upgrades. Deus Ex is not a great upgrade, but it's worth something. I do think that Crush Joints is worth upgrading for the vulnerability. It's 11 HP. Yeah, I think we're gonna upgrade Crush Joints. I want something that applies vulnerability, basically. Dude can no longer become frail and Frozen Eye. Can I afford both? Yes. Barely, but I can. I mean, they're just fantastic. To know what your draw pile is like, you know what you're gonna be drawing and you can plan, and no longer become frail. We're only gonna be vulnerable, and we've got Tori to help on the big turn. Yeah, this is totally acceptable. You can still buy a potion as well. I do think an attack potion is better than strength. If we can get a kill on turn 1 against these jerks, it'll be worth it. We're gonna try to hold on to the cultist potion. I mean, this is a really good turn. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're taking, I always forget the math on this, 33 damage, 40 damage next turn. What's in the draw pile? We have a third eye, so we can really plan out what's gonna happen, and cut through fate. With a vault, I know what we're gonna do. Vault, omniscience, we can get a kill. Almost certainly. I mean, this seems like a pretty good thing to do here. And actually, Fear No Evil Eruption gives us the energy back to play whatever the hell we want on this turn to begin with. Yeah, because Fear No Evil, Eruption. Sands of Time will be cheaper next turn. Cut Through Fate will do damage. Draw Vault guaranteed. We can play anything that we can additionally play on the turn. Vault, next turn we're gonna have 7 draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I discard 1, like a Wallop, we'll draw Halt, which will give us extra block on the next turn, but we will be in Wrath. If we drop 2 cards, we can get to Empty Mind. You draw both Omnisciences in the same hand? No, you don't. Let's plan it. We draw 7 cards. Cut Through Fate, draws Vault. On this turn, we Vault. Then we draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This Omniscience is guaranteed. With this Omniscience, we can Omniscience, Diva Form, Mental Fortress. If we drop 2 additional cards, we're guaranteed Crescendo and Empty Mind. Empty Mind can draw Tantrum, Wreath of Flame signature move. 2 will be burns. If I Vault on this turn, we're not gonna get burned. If we end turn, we'll get burned because this guy is gonna burn us. If we Vault on this turn, we won't get burned. So we draw. So now I've lost track. Let me look at the draw pile again. I'm also looking at Rushdown, because if we have access to Rushdown, we can Rushdown and Crescendo on the same turn. We'll have Wallop in hand, so we can use Wallop with Crescendo to get extra block. Empty Mind, Halt, if they're cheap, we can play those. Empty Mind will draw Tantrum, which we're probably not going to play. Wreath of Flame signature move. We could kill with signature move if the only card in our hand is Wallop and Tantrum. Killing with signature move would be good. On the turn after that, we would have Vigilance in hand, and if Spirit Shield, we'd be able to gain enough block. So after all of that, I think what we're gonna do is Fear No Evil. No, I'm gonna... 34, 52 damage. I'm also looking at the lesson learned, like we might be able to pop it, but I think we're just gonna ignore that completely on this fight. Because if I Fear No Evil first, I'll get extra energy on this turn, which means I can guaranteed play Vault no matter the energy cost of it. But if I Eruption Fear No Evil, I'll have the extra energy on the next turn that we can use to maybe Crescendo into the signature move Kill, with Tantrum being part of our draw pile. And if we play Rushdown, we can also draw Diva Form Spirit Shield to see if that's playable, except that's not going to be playable. We're going to draw Spirit Shield Vigilance on that turn as well, and then on the turn after that, we can draw into a Protect and an Empty Fist, which we can use to also, combo our damage. You got it? So I think we'll actually just start with the Cut Through Fate. And if we drop, what was it? If we drop 2 cards? You know what? These might not be cheap is the only problem. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop both. And so this wasn't what I was worried about, but we can still get around it. Now with 3 energy, I think we'll just play the Vault. Admittedly, I could almost kill you, but I think we're still just gonna Vault. We don't want anything in the draw pile. So Sands of Time is now cheaper, and we got a 0 Omniscience, which is just like the perfect card. Omniscience, Omniscience, Diva Form, Mental Fortress. So that was beautiful. Now, unfortunately, everything else in hand is a little bit on the expensive side, but Empty Mind will draw us a bunch of cards. And give us 12 block. I think actually I will play this to get a little bit more block out of it. See what we draw. That's not good. I have 8. Your next attack deals 5 additional damage. 5. 8 times 4, 32 damage. It's not quite a kill on you, and we're not gonna have the energy. I think I'm gonna play an attack potion to see what we get. Basically, I'm looking for a Fear No Evil. We didn't get it, but we did get a Cut Through Fate. Which we can use to draw possibly a Spirit Shield, but it would have to be free to be playable. Yeah. Conclude is 24 damage. It's not enough to get a kill. But we get a lot of block out of it. We get 18 block. Maybe it is a kill. Hold on. Tantrum is 32 and 20. That's not enough to get a kill. Tantrum does give us 18 block. But if we're not getting a kill, it's not worth it. Yeah. I think we'll just see what we draw. I mean, I'm just looking for... I'm looking for block. I'm looking for a Spirit Shield or a Vigilance. I think we'll just see if we can make Spirit Shield work, because Vigilance is totally playable on the next turn. It's 1. Yeah, alright. So we're gonna get hit. That's fine. We only took 10 damage because of the Torii, too. That's not that bad. I would like to turn around. Vigilance Crescendo, we can actually pay for. She'll give us 60 damage. Not quite enough. Actually, the Wallop is benefiting from Vigor right now. So it's a 23. I mean, I like it because 23 and 60, it's 83. It's enough for a kill. We'll automatically turn around. And we're gonna take 80 damage. We can't block 80. I think this is gonna be a stall turn. I think it's gonna be like, right now, a Wallop. If we Miracle Vigilance Crescendo, we'll gain 36 block. Plus 9. So 45 block. Plus 26. So it's 71 block. And we would take 9 damage. Plus more from the burns. I'd rather not take any if I can avoid it. Next turn we're gonna get hit kind of hard. But we do have Empty Body, Empty Fist, so if we're in Vigilance, we can actually get a lot of value out of the block on the next turn. Alright, so I think we're just gonna stall for another turn. I'm running the math, I'm seeing, you know, what the best option is, but I think the best option is actually just don't take damage. We got Diva Form out there, we're gonna start gaining energy. We're gonna gain a lot of energy, we can play a lot of our cards in the future. This turn is a little rough to play everything. So Vigilance is, if we're taking 40 and we turn around, we're gonna take none. So I think we just do that. We are actually gonna take 1 damage due to the burns, but that's fine. We're also gonna shuffle. Actually, we're not gonna shuffle because we're not gonna draw. But that's actually fine. $50 damage. It's possible we're gonna kill him on this turn. We're gonna stance change several times. That gives us 1 energy back. We're also dexing up for our block cards. 46 damage. I mean, if this is playable, I mean, it's gonna be playable. Yeah, you're dead. Okay. That worked pretty well. We don't need study. You might think we do with the energy that we have, but I think we draw enough cards for the most part. We never played a Rushdown, so Eruption's not gonna draw. It will give us block to block the burns though. And then next turn, I gotta remember, we know what we're drawing. Next turn, we're not drawing anything that exits our stance though. But we're also not gonna get hit for a big attack. This guy does mini attacks first, big attacks second. The protects might just give us enough block on their own, actually. 2 protects, it's probably gonna do 20-something odd damage. Yeah, should be enough, especially with a wallop incoming, Rushdown as well. And then the turn after that might be better. Honestly, I like this just because it does a lot of damage. Eruption, Sands of Time, we'll get another flurry out there. We're gonna retain 3 cards, draw 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spirit Shield and Wallop is with the, yeah, we're not gonna take damage next turn if we do this. This is fine. I still don't think you need Prey. I think fasting is worth it. Lesson learned would be good to get, but it's not necessary. Yeah, you're doing 48 damage. That's not that much, actually. That's enough. So we'll just start smacking you. We'll smack you. Lesson learned is coming up. It's not gonna do 26. It's gonna do 12 times 2 because we're down 1 strength. So can I get you down to 26 HP? Actually, easily, 24 plus 18. Actually, 24 plus 8 is not 24. It's 16. Oh my god. So I misread it. I thought it was times 2. It was actually times 4. Luckily, we do have meat on the bones, but I'm just gonna be honest. I thought it was 24 times 2. I thought he would do the small attack times 2 hits and then the big attack times 4 hits. I guess after the first round, it's random. That was my bad. That was my bad. He did the attack I didn't think he would do. That's fine. I mean, this is also like perfect turn 1 drop, so I'm not really that sad about this. Wave of the hand. Third Eye. Seems like a pretty good turn next turn. Omniscience. Omniscience. Give me a, we could double up on mentals, but I think you just double up on a mental, double up on a diva. I know, it hurts, okay? I know, it hurts. And then honestly, give me a vault. Add a spirit shield. So we took some damage, but our turn 1 with another vault is actually incredible. What's in the draw pile? Tantrum, Cut Through Fate? Well, you definitely want this. Where's Rushdown? Rushdown's there. We got a Deus Ex coming up, which we can get to. We got a ton of energy. We could crescendo. I mean, we've got, yeah, you know what? I think we should crescendo. Oh, right, we'll do that. And you know what? I think we'll Empty Fist. Gives us more dexterity. We'll take another free turn. Meditate is incredible. Absolutely incredible card to have right now. I don't know if we'll take damage if we play Tantrum first. Let's see. We gained the block first. Very useful. Flurry of Blows being free is just incredible. And now we can play Sands of Time. give me a wallop, cut through fate, which we can use to... We can draw meditate! Oh my god, that's actually incredible. And we can't do any more damage on this turn, and we have 12 turns of weakness set up on you. Beautiful! Only indignation takes damage first, says Ogrim. I don't know, you know, I'm gonna stop believing you on everything. What are we drawing? We're drawing Rush Down, Tantrum. We're gonna have so much garbage in our draw pile though, there's no guarantee of what we're gonna draw, but Meditate and bringing back things that change stances are really good. In fact, Meditate, I mean, Spirit Shield is also really good. We can't become frail. Wallop, Spirit Shield's gotta be better than Wallop, right? I mean, in theory, next turn, we're probably gonna draw a Tantrum and an Empty Body and a Fear No Evil. Maybe not the Fear No Evil, but if we rush down Tantrum, we should draw it. And then what do we want? We just want blocks. So I think we're just gonna meta. We don't need the extra energy. But I want rush down. I think we're just gonna meditate the Spirit Shield. Judgment, Conclude, Carve Reality. Don't need them. Ah, Blood Angel, welcome to the stream. I suck at this game, lol. So do I, but don't tell anyone. Shh. We actually did not draw Tantrum because we drew a Daze and a Wound. Why do I have a Miracle in my hand? Was there another Deus? Oh no, we drew the Deus and it... Why do I feel like we drew too few cards? I guess maybe I was just further into the deck than I thought it would be. But still, we're okay because we have a Spirit Shield. We'll play Crush Joints. I will play... Empty Body. I think I will play Windmill Strike just so that we can clear the amount of damage we can do against him. And then next turn we're gonna draw Tantrum and Fear No Evil and Halt. But we have a couple of protects in hand that are easily playable. We're not frail. Yeah, I still think you want Meditate. I mean, we've done 300 damage to this guy. I don't think he's gonna get one up on us. So, yeah, smack him. Halt. 6 energy left, but we're gonna get enough block back just by transforming stances anyway, so we'll just transform stances. Gain 1 dex, slime. We're gonna take 1 damage. I'm not gonna play a protect to avoid 1 damage. I'm gonna take 1 damage. I think Omniscience is worth it. You get to pick a card. Pick a card in your deck and play it. Twice. Hell, I could freaking play a card that enters Wrath if I wanted to. I already got one, but I could if I wanted to. We have 13 energy. Spirit Shield is 40 block. I think we will play Spirit Shield. We can probably Omniscience Wave of the Hand just to dump it out of our deck forever because we really don't need it. Or, actually Signature Move is a good one too. Or even Vulnerability would be nice. Let's start with the block though. No, what's in the draw pile? What are we gonna draw off of Tantrum? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Rush Down is 2. We could draw Spirit Shield or Wreath of Flame. I'd like to have Spirit Shield for the next turn. So what I'm gonna do is Tantrum, Clunk, Wreath of Flame, and because I have no attacks in my hand, I'm gonna play signature move. I'm gonna get it out of my deck. There you go. There's 150 damage. That's a pretty good card. Then, I like this for the next turn. Eruption, Wallop, Empty Mind with a Spirit Shield and an Empty Fist means we can gain a ton of block. All I'm gonna do is put a card in my hand for the next turn. What card is that gonna be? I don't know. What about? Oh. I guess that's a good card. Should have thought about that a little bit more, I think, but we still have enough in hand. We're gonna play this because it's free. We're gonna smack you. Gain some block. I mean, we can almost just stay in the state and then meditate on the next turn if we really want to, but I think what I'm actually gonna do is I really want Crush Joints. Oh, because I'm going to have to play it like 4 times to get through your artifact protection. I understand my problem now. Tell you what, why don't we... do this, and by the way, you're dead next turn to a Windmill Strike, so I think I'm just going to end turn. Have I done it? Did I build like a good deck? Relying entirely on Snecko, allowing me to actually obtain victory here? I mean, it's a win! People have told me in the past, the Watcher is the most overpowered character. All the good streamers get victories with the Watcher. So just playing a random run of the Watcher and getting a victory feels good. The deck was a little thick, but with Snecko you can go thick, especially if you add draws, and we had Omniscience's Diva Forms, Rushdowns, Empty Minds to give us a little bit of additional draw, so it worked out well. There were a few really dumb misplays, like taking, I think all of that 45 damage, maybe I took completely accidentally, but ended up not mattering because the only damage on the heart I took was just due to my setup because we were lucky enough to draw Omniscience on turn 1. Draw Omniscience turn 1 with a couple of vaults, no problem. Bit of a long run, but I tend to be a bit of a slower player in games like these. I know freaking 2-hour long run, but you know, game is hard and you gotta think a lot. I mean, it was a minute longer than the silent run in which I basically did whatever Ogrim told me. So like, that's pretty good. And I didn't think I was gonna win this run, but I got suckered into taking apparitions on that one. But I'm trying to, especially lately, I'm trying to slow down, think more about all of the advice that I've been given on Twitch, on YouTube, in the comments. Yes, I do read them. Thinking about the advice and actually trying to implement it. I think we're doing a pretty good job. Thinking about what does a card actually add to the deck and what is your deck trying to do and what's coming up that you need help on in your run. I will say, normality play didn't really suffer at all except for one turn, I think it was on this fight against the Darklings, where I made a mistake. I drew when I shouldn't have drawn. But I still think that was a pretty good fight. And we only had 3 energy too, minus Snecko and Diva Form, of course. Pandora's Box gave us some good stuff. I wish it told you what Pandora's Box gave you, but I think we kind of remember. Good run. And hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.